Okay, the object of this exercise is to show you people a truly silent computer. Now the computer I built, I can't say it's a performance machine, it's a performant machine. It won't run the likes of Call of Duty at totally maximum resolutions, all the rest of it, with any kind of frame rates. That was not my object in building this machine. It will run something like Diablo 3, Reaper of Souls, 1080p, with everything set to maximum, and it will run it as well as a high performance machine, as a gaming machine. I have no problems there whatsoever, and I'm not really into games like Call of Duty anyway, so it's moot. I like Age of Empires. I like strategy games, real-time strategy games. I'm not for the first-person shooter games. Never have been. Just, it's never really appealed to me. So, what I'm going to do is the camera is going to wobble a lot, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the camera, the webcam, with the microphone, and I've set the microphone up to full gain, and I'm going to take that off my monitor, and I'm going to place it inside the rig while it's running, and then I'm going to close the lid so that the microphone is inside the system and any sound waves are going to be reflected back. Okay. I'm not going to do this crap of, oh, I'll hold the microphone a yard away from the computer, and this will give you an idea of what it sounds like. I don't find those comparisons fair or correct to the viewer, simply because noise really is a difficult thing to quantify. It could be, according to the decibels, lower, but the sound itself really annoys you after you've had the machine on for half an hour or an hour, because it just makes a noise that it really, although it's quiet, it's really irritating. And for many people, they do not need a super duper gaming rig. However, don't mistake what I built here with a cheap machine. It's not cheap. Okay. All in all, the parts, and of course you have to look around. Okay. If you don't look around and you just buy the parts, you're going to be spending about 750 quid. If you do look around and buy the parts and take your time over it and know exactly what you're looking for, and just keep your eyes open for a deal on that item, and I guarantee you will get the bits together within 2 months, and instead of spending the £750, you'll spend something like £550. Okay. There are a lot of savings to be made. The best time to shop is in the summertime, when most people are thinking about holidays, or take the kids on holidays, all the rest of it, and they just don't have the money to spend on things like computers or computer components, so the prices really come down. After Christmas is a good time as well, because basically people have splurged out, and January, February, they just don't have the money again to they're recovering from the financial hit they took over Christmas. Whereby I don't understand anyone who buys before Christmas, because I'd rather give a kid something like a bunch of batteries with a toy not included, and then buy the toy after Christmas. I mean, I know that's cruel, but it makes a big difference in that. I can get a better present, financially, because I can't throw, I don't have the money to throw around. So anyway, now I'm going to put the microphone. I'm going to be speaking so that you can hear me through the vent. So I'm not conning you. I'm not turning the record, the microphone down or anything like that. And I've got a little torch, a little light, and I'll show you, and you'll see the light disappear. I've got a torch here, and you'll see this torch disappear as I close the lid. And then I'll just leave it for a minute so you can listen, and you can make up your own mind. Do you hear anything? Right? I'll leave it for a minute, 2 minutes. I'll talk occasionally so that you can tell that the microphone is still on. But in the main, I'll remain silent. You can listen to it. You make up your own mind. Okay, here we go. So the microphone is dumped in, well, the webcam is dumped into the machine. Does help if you can turn the light on. So now you can see the light, and you'll see the light disappear. Okay, and here's the light pointing through the... Now, you should be still able to hear me, but the microphone, the camera, is now inside the machine. And as I say, I'm going to leave it for about a minute. You should still be able to hear me speak through the grill, and now I'm just going to shut my gob. Now I know what you're saying to yourselves, and I'm going to refute this when I take the camera back out again. And yes, I'm still speaking. I'm shining the torch in from the side of the grill. Can you see it? Is there any... Yeah, I think you can just about... You can see me waving the light around a wee bit. Okay, so we're coming up to about the 10-minute mark. Again, I'm going to hold the light up above the machine so that you can see me actually withdrawing the lid. Here we go. Now I know what you're going to be saying. You're going to be saying, oh, that's all well and good, you know, if it's just running on idle and all the rest of it. Well, people, it has not been running on idle. Before I started this video, I kicked off OCCT 4.4.1 and it was running for 10 minutes before I started this video, and I'll just show you. As you can see, 4.4.1 is running. Oops. Yeah. Okay, doke. And you can see that it has been running now for, oops, I've got it the wrong way around, just a wee second. Advanced settings, flip it around. Obviously, because it's running, you know, it's taken up all the spare capacity. I think you can see it's been running now for 21 minutes, 32 seconds. Okay, it's at full whack, i.e. it's running 64-bit. It's running 64-bit. Memory is at 90%. So I am, you know, putting under stress. And I think that should prove my point that you can make a silent computer. You don't have to break the bank to do it. And wrong with my back. And it'll do most things that you want it to do. Okay, so I've got OCCT running in the background. I'm recording this video. That's why there's a few fits and starts in it. And as a normal computer, just a work computer, something you want to do some video editing on, you know, nothing grandiose, for office applications, things like that. This thing's more than adequate. And if you want me to put the details of what's in the machine, well, I'll put that in anyway. You can build it yourself. But I can guarantee that this machine will run, because all my machines basically run 5 years, hassle-free, 24/7. The only thing you're ever going to do is maybe replace some bits, but essentially you'll add to it. You might put in a bigger SSD, for instance, but essentially all you'll do is add to it. So that's the end of the video, and I hope you enjoyed it. Bye.